feel like a lot of my videos end up quite samey at the moment because it's winter time and there's not a great deal going on. So I just thought I'd give you one of these flying and maybe show you just some of the stock birds. Now they've just been fed. I have so many ideas with my birds, but time is just so difficult to get with them. To get my ideas into place and family and work and everything like that. It does make life hard. Really take my hat off to people that do it well and make pigeon racing a success, as well as family, work and everything else that goes with it. So yeah, they're going well. Right, let's go and have a look in here. So stock birds are all paired. I've not pushed them together into any particular pairings, just ran them all together, see which ones go together. The ones from last year I think will go together the same. So yeah, they've just been fed. They're looking in good nick though, they look fine. So we'll just start breeding from them. We've got quite a few birds to go out this year to different one-off races, and also a couple of sales that they're going into. These are the spare race cocks here. You'll have probably seen before. Again, looking quite well. Now January's here, race season not too far away, I guess. Start thinking about what we're going to do with them. They're separate from the hens and young birds at the minute, or hens and late breds, which are in this section. They're the ones that are out flying. And then my biggest problem is these four, which I think are 4 cocks that are just 4 spare, but they're stock cocks, so I can't even let them out or let them in with anything else. So yeah, I need to come up with an idea of where to keep these separate to be able to use this section properly, because at the minute 4 birds in here, it's fine for them, but a bit of a waste of space for me, especially with young birds potentially being bred soon as well. So that's them. Just cleaned some of them out, fed 2 of the sections, and we just we'll be getting these ones in soon if I can find them. Don't know where here they come. So yeah, nothing too special today. Loft wants another paint. It's just all time, but when it's as damp and wet as it's been recently, and Christmas and New Year, it just takes up a lot of time. So I'll leave these flying for a few minutes and then get them in and probably feed up the cocks as well. I was going to let the cocks out, but it's getting a little bit late. So yeah, they're flying all right. It'll be interesting to see what happens come March and April when the late breds are a bit older, to see if they do still fly with the same vigour, I suppose, really. My plan really is to have the cocks and hens separate and then try and use the end section for the young birds. But there's a few changes going on in the garden, hopefully, that should start in the next week to 10 days to make it look a bit cleaner and tidier. And that'll change things slightly for next year's or this year's young birds, 2021, but won't really affect these. I won't change the trapping setup for these ones, but they're going to every race from hopefully April, if we're allowed. They come coming back the other way. I guess I'll show you them coming in, because they do trap quite nicely. And it looks like they're about ready to come down now. So I'll go and do that now. So as usual, we just set the trap up. We'll just flick that here, lift that, and that's the trap in place. Normally I film from just under the loft, but I'll stand back a bit so you can actually hopefully see them properly dropping today. I can't actually remember what time I fed them yesterday, so. it'd be great if I can get the young birds trapping like this, probably through a trap in the door, instead of through this really tricky trap that they have to get through at the minute. That will be much better. But they're certainly under control. Just not overfed. Getting pigeons to do this, it's dead easy. Just keep the feed under control and they pretty much usually all drop in, apart from this last one. I don't call them, I only use the whistle, that's all they know. Last one in. And that's it, we're all done. Again, thanks for watching this video. If you are interested in pigeon racing and how I look after my birds and how I'm going to race them and deal with them this year, please subscribe to the channel. I try and post quite regularly, certainly at least 2 or 3 times a week. All right guys, cheers.